Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Indiana. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And seeing where Indiana is, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith, and it's Şengün in at the 5. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Brooks. The drive by Green, and not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Mathurin finds Halliburton with some arc, and the rejection by Smith, and he gets it back. Brooks against Halliburton. Down low, Turner with the steal. To the inside, Siakam slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
The line for one.
Throw good, Siakam. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And here is Siakam, following Jalen Green's 3. Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's got 5.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And so here is Indiana following the score by Houston, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Now, here's Şengün. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Şengün, that shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 5. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Shepard. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
6 to shoot. 18 feet out. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Thompson, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. McConnell passes to Siakam. Here's Newton. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to McConnell. Four on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shepard. Outside, Green. Here's Whitmore. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Milwaukee.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Moses Brown. Obi Toppin out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Sure. The first free throw is good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Yep, it counts. Green's got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
Rockets trail by 8. Whitmore with it. Still yet to score. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Whitmore.
First free throw is good. So for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Second free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. They play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Turner with a screen on Van Vliet. Halliburton for three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. Rockets trail by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Pacers leading by 10. Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Now, Green following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton against Van Vliet. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. To the middle. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Whitmore. Van Vliet against Halliburton. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Van Vliet.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Here's Turner. Turner with a screen on Smith. Toppin, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Rejected by Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Can't hit that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Indiana Pacers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. You're going to love this one from 2K Hoops. Hooray! Who's the GOAT?
Of basketball?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch this one.
Okay, so I did a scientific study, and I can 100% confirm, without a shadow of a doubt, that the GOAT is...
Shaq, what happened to your mic? Did someone cut him off back there? Well, I guess we'll never know. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And here is Van Vliet. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Mathurin. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets trail by 10. Inside. And there's Green on the assist from Van Vliet. And it's 8 points for Jalen Green.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, here is Smith, following the miss by Tyrese Haliburton. Green left side. Out to Smith from past the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Rockets. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And you know, for Houston, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Şengün with the bucket.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Siakam against Smith. Siakam misses. Rockets trail by 8.
2 minutes in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Green in the post. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Series ball.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Rockets. The Pacers in 5th.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Turner finishing it off.
An elite passer. Haliburton is especially dangerous in the pick and roll.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. Smith outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Walker. Haliburton for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Haliburton outside. The shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shepherd the pass to Haliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Bleed on the wing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers leading by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter on the court for Indiana. We'll be topping out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Walker. And it's McConnell in at the 1. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Green against McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Smith against Siakam. Smith the pass to Brooks. Smith with a screen on Mathurin. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pacers leading by 12. Here's Siakam. Makes it off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Fires for three. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith drives in. He gets it in there.
And how about the floater from Smith, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Green. To the paint, trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the left wing. Turner with a screen on Van Vliet. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Van Vliet. Rejected by Halliburton.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now, here is Smith, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Nice shot by Smith.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Van Vliet against Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke,